Jake here for American Trucks, and today I'm taking a look at this K&N drop-in replacement air filter for 2019 and newer Silverado 1500s. One of the easiest modifications to do to your truck is a drop-in air filter like this. Now these are appealing not just for the ease of install, but also the benefits as far as the ease of maintenance, and you get some increased airflow as well. So if you work your Silverado hard, or if you just do a lot of miles, you hit that dirt where you drive regularly, then this filter is going to appeal to you. K&N's specialty is air filtration, and you can see and feel the difference between this and a stock replacement filter. This is an oiled filter, and as such, it is also reusable. It's made of a cotton gauze media, and it's also designed for higher airflow over your stock filter. So you're going to get more airflow through this, and since it is an oil design, you get the added benefit of having that additional layer of protection against dirt and particulates. You can see it's got these deep pleats here to trap dust and debris, and the oil on the surface is nice and sticky. You can feel it when you pick it up. So it's going to help filter out even some of the smallest particulates that might otherwise slip through a dry filter. Now that's great for you if you're on dusty job sites often, you're running down dirt roads, or in some otherwise harsh conditions. But it's also great even just for street driving, since you'll get longer intervals between cleanings. And the best part of this is, again, that you can wash it out, re-oil it, and pop it right back in. No need to replace, just clean and be on your way. A K&N quotes up to 50,000 miles between cleanings, and of course that is going to vary depending on where you live and the conditions under which you drive, so just bear that in mind. If you're doing a lot of street driving though, this is going to be a nice long interval between necessary cleanings. And in general, oiled filters like this have a pretty long lifespan, especially if they're cleaned regularly and properly cared for. So it is going to save you some money in the long run, especially if you keep your truck a long time, since you don't have to replace this, but you can just clean it every so often and be on your way. Another benefit, as I alluded to earlier, is that you do get some additional airflow through this versus your stock filter. Now these oiled filters, the drop-in ones, tend to be more efficient, and they allow more air through than the stock paper filters do. But let's be realistic here, if you're looking for appreciable horsepower gains, you're not going to get that with just a filter upgrade. If power is more your goal, you're going to be better served looking into intakes, tunes, and things of that nature. Now, as far as filters go, this is going to be a bit on the expensive side. Coming in around $100, it will be more expensive than a stock paper replacement. But again, keep in mind that this is going to last significantly longer than any of those paper filters. So in that sense, I think this is worth the investment in the long run, especially again if you keep your truck for a while. Now, as far as install goes, this gets an easy 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and it shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes to get it in and get back on the road. It's as simple as just changing an air filter. And to show you just how to do that, here's one of our AT customers to walk you through it.
Hello guys, my name is Edgar, and today we'll be installing the K&N Performance Intake on a 2019 GMC Sierra. The tools you'll need today, the job can be complete with just using a screwdriver, not a flathead obviously, or to make the job easier and faster, you can use a drill with a 8mm socket. Alright everyone, so I'm going to show a quick example with the screwdriver. I have located the 3 screws. One is right over here. You can see it's cross-threaded, so that's one. The second one is back here. As you can see, it's located right there. And then the third screw that will need to be removed is this one right over here. So I do it by hand, but I won't waste all of y'all's time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get the drill and remove the screw. So there's one. And number 2 back here. And number 3 right there, ready to come off. There's 2 tabs tucked in here. So in order to remove the intake, you have to push back and lift up from the back. And that will give you access to the air filter, so you can just tuck this here behind the brake fluid. You can see my filter is a bit dirty. Gonna set that here to the side. Gonna go ahead and get the new K&N air filter, and you want the groove to be tucked in towards the engine. I'm gonna drop that in there. I'm gonna get this back here. These are the tabs that I was talking about that you have to push back. So you push this a bit back, get those tucked in. Make sure that the box is sealed where all the 3 screws are at. And we're gonna go ahead and put the screws back in. There's 1 screw. Two screws. Last one back here. Make sure everything's tightened up. And that's how you finalize the install on the 2019 new body style GMC Sierra.
That's going to do it for our review and install of the K&N drop-in replacement air filter for 2019 and newer Silverado 1500s. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, for all things Silverado, be sure to stick with us right here at AmericanTrucks.com.